All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for NASCAR Thunder 2004 career mode racing. Yeah, it should be a pretty fun one here today. Trying to go for back-to-back Daytona 500s. Not going to waste much time with the intro because we know we got an extra long stream today. We've got the duel at Daytona before the 500, of course, qualifying for the 500, and then the 5 races that follow this one here today on the stream. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more daily NASCAR content, and let's see if we can qualify in the poll for the first time ever in the Daytona 500 in our fifth attempt, the start of Season 5 of the career mode. We've got McDonald's printed all over the race car. We won a championship last season, our first. Got 26 career wins, and if we win 4 races this stream, we're going to get to 30. Got a super speedway chassis, engine, and body for this one. Got new pit crew members, not only new pit crew members, but new crew chiefs. Well, spotter, I guess, is technically the same, but the new engine builder, chassis builder, fabricator. And we have one more race on the shop edition we currently have as well, which I believe is for our engines, if I remember correctly, for Friday night last week. Davion West, Billy Kramer, Wade Selensky, thanks for tuning in. 42nd on lap 1. We're going to pick up quite a bit on lap 2. Hopefully it's good enough for the pole. Honestly, the stability of the race car, very, very good on lap 2, even up to speed. To the start-finish line. Dang it, wasn't the pole. 9th place. Not quite as good as I qualified at Daytona last year. Last year I qualified 5th for the Daytona 500, so we'll see if we can win the duel still. And we will be in dual race number 1. So we won dual race number 1 last year. Let's see if we can win it this year, starting 5th. We win this race, we'll start 3rd in the 500, just like we did last season. Already to the green. I want to see if we can break the record for the most wins in a single season. We got the modern era record getting 20 wins last year. Let's see if we can get to 28 and break Richard Petty's all-time record. And I know Richard Petty had 55 races that season when he won 27 of them, but our equipment is that damn good. Squeezing line there. Oh man, I got blocked big time. Able to keep up with these guys, getting up to speed now. Newman's going to get to the lead. Michael Waltrip, I think. No, that's Jeff Burke. Wait, is that Waltrip? Yeah, it's Michael Waltrip. Started up towards the front. Got a big run into the trial. Whoa, I got loose on the apron. Sorry, Kevin. I got really loose on the apron down there. Washed right up into him. And we're still going to get the lead from Newman. I'm surprised I didn't scrub off more speed down the straightaway. Now we got blocked for our life for like a little less than 4 laps. Don't ask me what I was doing down there getting into the corner. Just looking at the chat a little bit. Let me know if there's any buffering going on right now. I don't know if the stream's running completely smooth or not. We're just going to have to deal with it, really. Until I get a new laptop. Black flag. What, for passing below the double yellow line? Nah. Not in this game. Even though the rule was technically in place. It's the 2007 season now, so it's definitely in place by now. Unfortunately, we won't have any car tomorrows to race throughout the course of the season. Would have been the first year of it. 2 laps to go at the line. And We did win the Budweiser shootout already in the last stream. Ashton G, thanks for tuning in. Jerry Nadu in the 0-1 car up here. Supposed to score in the Red Wings game tonight. Yeah, I saw them playing Columbus on the road. Oh boy, 3 wide into 3 behind us for about 3rd place. Harvick putting Nadu and Ryan Newman 3 wide. Walter better run, had to go up and block it. Oh, they're making contact. Newman got squeezed against the wall by the 0-1. Allowed for Harvick to clear. Now he's got to run. 1 to go. Getting out ahead of him. Walter's getting a big run. That inside lane behind me. Slide up to block Harvick off turn 2. Walter's momentum kind of stalled out when I moved up. He couldn't draft off me anymore. Harvick's clear to the bottom. Go down to block the 29. Great stability in this race car. I can really make it move wherever I want to. And we've got this dual race won. Let's go. Back-to-back duels at Daytona. Let's go. Let's go. Harvick second by a nose over Waltrip. We'll be starting 3rd in the Daytona 500.
Well, here we are at the Great American Race, the Daytona 500, the NASCAR Winston Cup Series premier event. This is Joe Moore, and I'm with Barney Hall.
He's 1-0-1.
Coverage on MRN. To win a race,
Both in shootouts, wow. Well, the start to the season.
Becoming a legend in the sport.
There's no doubt about it. A lot of these NASCAR Winston Cup riders will tell you that it's really no different winning here than anywhere else. But those are the guys who have.
Doesn't look like there's any buffering going on, so that's good.
This year, I guarantee you they'll change their mind.
Steve Mark has had some tough breaks during his still young Winston Cup career. He missed a bunch of races in both '98 and 2001 due to injury.
Yes, and unfortunately, those injuries cost him a shot at Rookie of the Year and his first top 10 points finish. But he's back now, and he's as good as ever.
Lloyd Burton recorded his second career win here at Daytona in 2002.
Jason Short, thanks for tuning in also. Got the Buffalo Bills logo on his channel icon. Gaudy win against the Giants last night, I will say, but a win is a win is a win. I went to bed before the end of that game, but it wasn't looking pretty for him. So I felt bad about Blaney getting the DQ, but I guess he has gotten his points back. They appealed the penalty, and they reinstated his finish from yesterday. So Ryan Blaney is not DQ'd anymore. Yeah, Blaney not DQ'd anymore, so it doesn't put him in a must-win situation anymore, which is good, because I didn't see him winning the next 2 races. He's still got a chance. I don't think he's going to outrun all the guys he needs to outrun. But if they have a speeding penalty in the middle of the race and go lap down, they lose stage points, Blaney can capitalize there and he can get in. But he's going to need a couple guys to make some mistakes, which is not impossible. We just didn't see that at all from any of the 8 drivers yesterday in Vegas.
In row 3 are the GM Goodrich Chevrolet, the 31 car.
Appreciate you tuning in. Buffalo, New York. That's your home team.
In row 4 are the U.S. Army Pontiac and the Tonic Pontiac.
All right, let's go. Yeah, let me know if there's any lagginess with the stream at all in the chat. Not just right now, but in general, like throughout the course of the night, if it does get bad, just so I'm aware of it. I won't be able to fix it on the fly necessarily, but... All right, come on, let's get to the lead. Early and often. Early and often. I can't pull him. I want to get to the lead as soon as possible so I can lead as many laps as possible for the bonus points sake of it. Gotta run a Michael Waltrip. Get me to the lead. I don't know if I got enough pole. There's not enough help behind me. Oh boy, that would not have been very good if that would have lasted the way it looked like it was going to. Ah! Just trying to side draft him, I'm sorry. I led the first lap. Couple of dangerous moves there, but it panned out for us. Once we get into our tire strategy, we'll be all right. We'll pull away from them then. But I desperately want to lead as many laps as possible. Take away bonus points from anybody else. I don't think we'd have to worry about Waltrip competing for a championship, but just in case, you just never know. Again, the goal of this career mode is to win 8 championships, break that all-time record, and break the all-time wins record and get over 200. So, 26 wins through 4 seasons. Finally won our first championship. And trying to go for our second Daytona 500, which would be back-to-back in the 500 as well. Jeff Gordon up here. I know he's going to be a championship contender. He was top 5 in points the last 2 seasons. Blaney got last still. Maybe it just hasn't updated them. I could have swore I saw that it got reinstated. It might not have updated like on NASCAR.com, like in the point standings yet. That probably won't be updated until tomorrow, but they're usually pretty slow to update that stuff. Just controlling the pack. Yeah, that's what I thought. Well, Gordon's there. I definitely don't want to block yet. Now I'm going to slide up. All right. I wasn't clear to block him on the backstretch, but just getting into 3, I was able to clear him. Yeah, for whatever reason, I don't feel like I have as much speed as I did last year in the 500, but we're still quick. Jeff Gordon definitely seems fast. Michael Waltrip getting out ahead of Jimmy Johnson, and Mikey's going to try to get up to second. There's a big bobble on my end. I might start to see cars pitting this time, either this time or the next time by. I'm definitely going to try to go 7 laps on my own, right? Oh, Gordon bounced off the wall, and now Waltrip's going to get back to second. Well, we've led the first 5 laps. Michael Waltrip trying to become a 3-time Daytona 500 winner. Look at Ricky Craven up here. Let's go, Ricky. He was having some good runs last season. He started off really good, and then he kind of faded second half of the year. Hopefully starts strong and finishes strong this season. I want to see Craven get a top 10 points finish. I think he was top 15. Oh, boy. That was a big-time block that almost went wrong. I don't know how he got his car to cut that quickly in the middle of the corner. With these cars at bumpy Daytona, I'm surprised that happened. Got Robbie Gordon up here. Look at Robbie Gordon getting up to second. I mean, RCR at Daytona. A lot of cars pitted that last time by. I'm going to pit this time. It looks like quite a few other cars are going to pit also. I can push it as hard as I want. We're going to go right sides only. I don't care if I lock the left fronts up a little bit, or the front tires in general up a little bit. I did lock them up. But right sides only. No adjustments. This should get us a little bit more breathing room. Goes one car. That was the guy that just came out of the pits, so he's down a cylinder at 125, so we'll have to watch for him when we catch him. It's going to give us a massive lead. Field doesn't really seem like it's all that spaced out compared to what it usually is. 5.7 seconds ahead of Gordon. Probably catch that slow car. Looks like we'll catch him back straight away. Thank you for staying up on the outside. Just gotta hope he doesn't cause an accident. Definitely need this to stay green. Definitely got the strategy to win this thing. With a good race car, too. The combination of those both is just deadly. There's not too many drivers that have won back-to-back Daytona 500s. So that'd be a pretty cool list to be on. Assuming we close this thing out in 10 more laps. We actually just clinched the most laps led already because we've led every lap in this race so far. Despite starting third. Gonna sweep Daytona again. The only thing I can't do in the 500 is qualify on the pole. I'm kind of shocked that I didn't qualify as well as I did last year, considering I had a super speedway engine, chassis, and body, where last season it was just the engine and the chassis. We need to sweep Daytona, by the way, here too. Got 2 career wins at this track, at 1 Pepsi 400 and 1 Daytona 500, but I haven't won them in the same season yet. How do we get cautions in this race? Or at this racetrack, it just kills our strategy. So we're going to take the left sides only on the next pit stop. This is the 125 car again. Just came out of the pits. Kevin Harvick's up to second. All right, so we're going to pit this time. Left sides only. Even if we have a hiccup, we should still win. We're far enough ahead and only changing 2 tires. Gotta make sure I don't speed. It'll be A-OK. Didn't lock them up as badly as I did the last time. All right. I did not lead that lap at the line, though. That was the first lap I haven't led the whole race. The fact that we have not had a caution in the Daytona 500 yet, we're in season 5, is kind of crazy. We've had cautions in the Pepsi 400 before, just never in this race. $15 cars still up to pit. Yeah, I know. I've seen your comment already. I thought I acknowledged it. Appreciate you keeping score track in that wins game. Keeps me from having to check my phone in between every race. Keep the stream rolling. All right, 5 to go. So I'm going to lead all but 2 laps in this thing. I'll get back to the lead up here. There's Jimmy Johnson back out in front. I know these super speedways are obviously getting pretty easy. I'll start, doing something different once we. We haven't won all 4 of them in a single season before, so I know they're easier for myself right now, just because of the tire strategy and how fast our car and equipment is. They're pretty much give me wins every time. I'll start taking 4 tires every single pit stop to try to, maybe manipulate things once we win all 4 of them in the same season. So I'm not going to do that this year, but definitely down the road. All right, 3 to go. Rockingham was a pretty close race in the fall race we had last season. That'll be race number 2 on the stream. Be another trophy up for grabs, too. I haven't really showed the trophy case to you guys yet, but after last season winning 20 races, pretty full. But there are still a lot of trophies from the spring races I haven't won yet. After this race, I haven't won any of the next 5 races that we'll have on this stream. I think I've won at all those tracks except for Bristol that we'll be running today. I haven't won at Bristol at all yet. Definitely want to win there really badly considering it's my favorite track. I also got to go a full season without DNFing yet. I had a career high in DNFs last year, even though I won the championship 4 DNFs, and we still clinched the title 2 races before the season finale, too. Alright, we're going to get the white flag this time by. I don't even think I'm going to end up catching that 125 car again. Yeah, he's in the pits anyway, so definitely not going to catch him again. Got a 5.4 second lead over Harvick, Kurt Busch, Jimmy Johnson, Ricky Craven in 5th. Let's go, Ricky. Get that top 5. It is also weird if you don't remember who retired after last season. Rusty Wallace, Dale Jarrett, and, oh man, who else retired? Mark Martin, I think? No, Sterling Marlin. Martin's still racing. Yeah, Sterling Marlin, Rusty Wallace, Dale Jarrett all retired last season. And Dale Jarrett finished 3rd in points, too. 2nd and 3rd in points his last 2 seasons. Didn't win a race last year, but highly competitive his final 2 seasons before retiring. I think Rusty Wallace finished like 11th or 12th in points. Not bad for himself either. All right, there we go. Career win number 27. And our 2nd career Daytona 500. Back-to-back, baby. Now we got to go back-to-back championships, too. Let's go. Yeah, buddy. That's a smoke show. I can barely even see my car. That's a burnout right there. 2 and 4 in fantasy. Yeah, me too, unfortunately. Unless Keenan Allen scores me 24 points tonight, which isn't impossible because he scored 25 2 weeks ago. So the guy I'm facing doesn't have anybody left. And I have Keenan Allen, but he needs 24 points. It's hard to score points in my league. But that was when he had 215 receiving yards. He didn't have a touchdown that game, 18 catches. He's going to have to go off. He's at 21 and 25 in 2 of the 4 games that they've had this year. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I just hope he gets it. I had a lot of players on a bye this week. That kind of hurt me. Wow, up over $10 million after that win. I think it was at like over 11 though after I won the championship last year. We spent quite a bit during the off season, hiring all the new team members. Gonna have equipment in the 80s before the end of the season once we get all the new equipment built. Wasn't gonna go there quite yet. Want to check out the sponsorship stuff. Yeah, we got a ways before we need to sign anything else sponsorship-wise. One race. All right, so can't do anything in the garage quite yet. We can purchase another shop edition. So we'll go sheet metal plates. Go 9 races. We'll spend 2.25 mil. So pretty much everything we had at Daytona there, we're spending for the next shop edition. We're just trying to get that stuff as soon as we can. Means it's affordable for us. Lines look good. They definitely look good. I'll actually be going to the Lions-Packers Thanksgiving game this year. I'm planning on it. So that'll be cool to see my first ever Thanksgiving Day game. It's going to be rowdy in there, too, considering it'll be later in the season on Thanksgiving. Big game, obviously, annually in Detroit, hosting a Thanksgiving home game. And Lions are just good. Good football team. I know San Francisco lost yesterday, but they did have a couple people get banged up. When they're 100% healthy, I still think they're the best team in the NFL. But I said it like a week or two ago, and I still believe it. I would put the Lions, I'd still probably put them third just behind San Fran and Philly. San Fran and Philly have another off game next week, and Detroit, kicks butt again. They'll have a run for it, but just one bad game for those other two teams. I don't want to speak too early on how good Detroit is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was not a good corner there. All the equipment is basically the same that I used at Homestead. The final race that I won with last season. A lot better on lap 2, obviously. Should be pole. What? How did I qualify last? I'm confused. All right, we're going to have to loosen that thing up. I know I messed up the first lap, but how did I qualify last? Oh, this race got a whole heck of a lot tougher. Oh boy, a lot of contact up there off turn 2. Oh man, I got really loose getting in there. One nothing Wings. Well, I'm definitely faster than what I was in qualifying. I don't know how I qualified last. Oh boy, oh boy. It's weird seeing the rookie stripes on the 2 car. It's not Rusty Wallace anymore. Brian Vickers, that's right. Yeah, Brian Vickers is in the 2 at Penske. Oh my goodness, no, get off of him. Jesus. Why am I not fast? Jesus. I want to know why I'm slow. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, we just won the championship last year. Maybe winning 28 races in a season isn't very likely. Kind of stinks. I'm not going to win Spring Rockingham again. I finished second in this race last season, and I won the Fall Rockingham race by a slimmer margin. That's a 2 car? How do you get so far ahead? Oh, don't put me 3. I think Jeff Burton saved it. Thank goodness. But we didn't get a caution out of that. We're not going to get any sponsorship bonus from this race. Not going to finish top 5. Definitely didn't qualify top 10. Yeah, honestly, I was expecting to come in and just compete for the win in these first 6 races. I'm not saying I was going to win them all, but at least compete for it. I mean, we've cracked the top 20 after starting last, and we haven't gotten to pit stops yet, so that's good, but we're definitely not going to gain as much on the next tire stint, just because the field's going to space out quite a bit. Going to take another half round of wedge out of it. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I came in way too hot. I was trying to pass as many cars as possible, and I didn't have enough room on the outside to make it in. I caused the incident, so I can't pit for fuel or tires. That screwed me over big time for this race. I was trying to get all I could coming into the pits, and it bit me. Drove off my tires. Yeah, that was definitely on me. I caused that one. I was thinking I was going to get enough room to get in there. I forgot how narrow the pit road entry was. Good news is there's going to be quite a few other cars that still have to pit. This thing is super tight with the damage right now. It did not want to turn at all for me there. Not everybody hit pit road though, so there's going to be some cars that still have to pit. We'll be able to try to finish in front of those guys. It's not going to be easy. Going to pit this time by. Take another half round of wedge out of it. Man, that stinks. I seriously want to know why we're so slow in this race. Finished first and second at Rockingham last season, and we qualified last. Got up to 20th, but it didn't feel like I had race-winning speed. And now we got this. Oh my gosh! This is why you got to look up when you're walking and running. That was a slow stop. We still got cars that are going to pit. Not sure exactly when, but we will have cars that will pit. We're going to have clean air. Somebody's out of the race. And good thing we don't need to use this chassis or anything when we go to Vegas in the next one. Kurt Busch is out. We're finishing top 5 in the Daytona 500. I was really hoping to get to 30 career wins by the end of the stream. I don't know. I'm not going to be able to do that anymore. I need 3 more. We got 4 races left after this, but if we're going to be running like this, I thought it was going to be a breeze winning back-to-back championships. I thought wrong. It might be harder this season than what it was last year. Definitely going to finish a lap down in this one. Pitting when we did. Still waiting for quite a few drivers to hit pit road. Car's definitely slower with the damage too. Even though I got fresher tires on the leaders, they're closing in on me. Yeah, here they come. All right, so this should, I would like to think we're going to finish in the top 30. Which stinks, though, because we definitely had a better car than that. I didn't DNF, which is good, but that still stinks. I had that caution. Slow pit stop hurt me though too. Man, I said top 30. We didn't even. Yeah, that slow pit stop hurt me a ton. I only passed what, 2 of them? You gotta be kidding me. Should have cycled ahead of all of them, but yeah, I kind of forgot we had a slow pit stop. Need every spot I can. Now these guys have a few lot fresher tires than I do. Not sure why I got as loose as I did right there. Now this thing's too loose. The Academy, Hungry One, thanks for tuning in. Position 41. I have no clue. Well, I wrecked in this race, but I was 20th before I wrecked. I don't know why we were that slow. Well, we finished second in this race a season ago. Way better equipment now. Overcorrected. How loose it got there. Now we just got to hang on. Dale Jr.'s coming to lap me. I mean, I went 496 laps last season. Like, what are we doing? Most top 5s, most top 10s, most wins, won the championship, best average finish, best average starting position, and we qualified last. We didn't get higher than 20th in the running order on speed. I mean, strategy there for a little bit, we were like 16th, 17th, and yeah, I just wrecked it. Can't believe we never even broke the top 15 in this race. We're going to finish a lap down. I didn't get caught up in that accident. I could have had a top 15, but still got to make the most of those opportunities on races that you know you're not going to win if you're going to compete for the championship. Can't have mistakes like I did here in the season long points format. Yes, we did. That was the worst race I've had in a while. Dale Jr. gets the win. I mean, the good news is it's early in the year, but also good news is I won the Daytona 500 and led the most laps, so we got a max points day in that one. But I don't know. I have no clue how I finished as poorly as I did. I didn't get any sponsorship bonuses that rate. Well, I got the associate sponsor just because where we are in earnings. Good thing we won the 500. Things looser than my shoelaces. Yeah, I did loosen it up, but there was a lot of damage too. Probably went too loose. It was just so tight after the damage to the car. All right, we'll go to the garage. Should have slightly better equipment for Vegas. Get a short track engine going. Short track engine, short track chassis, and a short track body in the works. Races on the shop edition. For first to last, yeah. Almost last. We beat 3 cars. One of them DNF. We beat Kurt Busch again. Harvick in the points lead. How far back did I fall? 122 out of first, 14th. Ouch. Obviously, it's still very early in the season. And again, we should be better for Vegas. But I don't know how much better. I don't know why we have gotten so slow on the intermediate tracks. I get when you quicken in the career mode, I have been told you tend to slow up a little bit more. I have a 78 overall car rating for this race. I had a 72 last race. So this is the best overall car rating I've had on the career mode so far. I haven't ran more than a season of winning the championship on this career mode before, so this is a first. Trying to go for repeat championship. Just going to go out qualify. We finished second at Vegas last season, or number one here before. Tony Stewart beat everybody pretty badly last season in this race. Should be quicker. How much quicker are we going to be is the question. That wasn't new equipment again. That was the same equipment I won at Homestead with last season. So this is overhauled equipment. This shortcut. 23rd on lap 1. Hopefully we can qualify, finish top 5. Definitely better qualifying spot than what I had at Rockingham already. Make sure I was patient getting back to the gas there. Clean. Take the shortcut, and we will qualify. 30.010, I'll take that. Top 10. Better than best qualifying effort of the year, really, because I qualified 9th at Daytona. Ran my fastest lap I've ever ran here. So, the field has definitely gotten quicker. Definitely gotten quicker. This is, yeah, that just goes to show how tough this career mode is, even when you're winning. Wide Gamer TV, thanks for tuning in also. Get to the bottom quickly. I found the hole. I got to it. Victor's got to be on it in this one. I braked way too much getting into the corner there. Sorry, Mikey. Holy! I tried to brake as late as I could. I'm surprised I got that to stick. Come on, we gotta go. We gotta run and hide from these guys. Tony Stewart dominated this race last season, and he's already out in front. He was the one car I wasn't quicker than last season. Up to third already. Slide up in front of Jimmy. Up to second. Coming for you, Tony. I'm coming for you, Tony. Let me lead this lap. There we go. 5 bonus points. 15 1,000ths of a second. I beat him at the line there. We clear? Yes, we are. Oh, boy. Almost slid up to... I wanted to make sure I was going to get back in the gas as soon as I could there. Got to build this lead up. Give me a new trophy in that trophy case. Old Flat Vegas. Love the videos. Thank you. Thank you for coming back and watching. 1-0. Shots 9-5. ...200 miles an hour into turn 1. I've got speed, but I'm not pulling Tony Stewart by much. I got quicker, but the rest of the field got quicker too on a race-by-race basis. Picture better be on it. Otherwise, Tony Stewart's going to get the win.
20 to go.
We only have a 1 second lead with 20 laps left. Yeah, Rockingham scares me considering that's the second to last race of the season and how bad I ran. I want to build this points lead up as soon as possible. Well, we got to get back to the points lead first, but once I do, I will definitely want to build that up as quickly as possible. This thing's definitely got quite a bit of grip.
Your right front tire's wearing down. Try another ride before you won't last.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Gas tank is at half.
A couple tenths quicker than Stewart per lap right now. Get as low as I can go there. Good thing this track's flat. Tell you what, this is a big bounce back performance from where we were last race. A bit of a sigh of relief, really.
Right rear's getting warm.
I was scared we were going to have that kind of speed for like every intermediate track here early in the season. Until we started to get the new chassis and stuff built. We just had to get the stuff overhauled, I guess.
Haven't got much longer on that left front tire.
A few cars short pitting. What's Stewart lead? The first 3 laps? 2 laps?
Some of the leaders are coming in together. I need time for a new left rear tire. Halfway to the checkered flag. Keep it up. We'll be leading at the finish too. Gas tank's getting empty.
Oh, I had to lift quite a bit there. Better pit this time.
Easy now. We need some of that grip later. Pit road's getting busy. Leaders are heading in.
All right, we're in. No adjustments, 4 tires and gas. A little squirrely on that excess road. I don't think I've ever taken that when I've tried to pit under green here before. Clean stop, boys. I think Tony Stewart pitted same lap as me, too. I saw him back there. So did Dale Jr. All right, clean stop, 15.6. I will take that. I mean, I plan on it. I usually go to a game or two every year. I went to 2 games last season. Went to 2 Tigers games this summer, too. Or no, I only went to 1 game last year. I think. Yeah, I only went to 1 game last season. Saw him play the Rangers in, I want to say in March. It was pretty late in the season. It's like early to mid-March. It was a during the week game. Thursday nighter. No, Wednesday night game because I was working. Oh, no, it was Thursday. Yeah, my bad. I was working Thursdays at that time. Went after work one day. All right, so we're going to end up getting a max points day in Vegas. The way this is working itself out right now, we're 3.3 seconds ahead of Ryan Newman. I think he's short pitted Tony Stewart. On a weekend, well, I mean, the weekday tickets are a lot cheaper, so I do like going during the week. I don't really look at matchups too much as to who they're playing. I just try to go when I feel like it, really. But yeah, during the week, I mean, you could save like $20, $30 on a ticket and sit a lot closer to the rink for a more affordable price than if you were to go on the weekend. I mean, the fact I saw, 2 teams, original 6 last year during the week, and I want to say it was like 30, is that second level? I think it was like $33 or something like that, $39. It was in the 30s, I remember, for my ticket. But if I would have went on the weekend, it would have been like $60, $70 for those same tickets. It's ridiculous how much they jack the prices up on the weekend. The Rangers were pretty good last year, too. It wasn't like I was seeing a bad team play. The Rangers have been good for a while. Might catch that lap car at some point up here. 3 to go. 4 to go, sorry. Still pulling away from Stewart. We're going to catch this lap car probably in turns 1 and 2. Entered a little too low. I was just trying to keep away from the lap car as much as possible. All clear. Wings playing home Thanksgiving Eve. Thanksgiving Day, Lions and Packers. Yeah, I mean, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I'm going to be in Detroit a lot next month. I'm going to Metallica's got a 2-day show the weekend after the Phoenix NASCAR race, so the first off season for NASCAR. Got a Friday night concert and a Sunday night concert I'm going to in Ford Field. I'm already going there for that, and then I definitely plan on going to the Packers-Lions game, so I'll see, Red Wings-wise, if I'll go next month or not. White flag, 1 to go. I'm not even going to pass any of these cars up here, just going to sit behind them. Going to play it smart. Obviously got this race won. Just blowing the doors off these guys right at the start-finish line. Let's go. First career win at Vegas. To make sure I wasn't going to burn the motor up too badly on the burnout. I'm going to need it for Atlanta in the next race. Might as well stay overnight. Nah. I wouldn't stay overnight. Even if I went to the game that Wednesday, I'd still drive home. I only live like 45 minutes from Detroit, 45, 50 minutes. So it doesn't make any sense for me to stay overnight. Especially the hotel price is probably going to be pretty expensive too. I'm not going to be spending nearly as much in gas. The games don't get done that late too. I mean, I could probably get home. The game starts at like even 7:30. It'll be over around 10. And then I'll probably get home before 11. All right, first career win at Vegas. Give me a trophy, eat back into that points lead a little bit more. I still don't know what happened at Rockingham. Another new trophy? Let's go for another new trophy. I won at Atlanta in the fall race last season, but I haven't won the spring race yet, so definitely want to win this next one pretty badly too. Oh, I got to qualify first for the sponsor bonus. I didn't even realize that. I did it like 22 times last year. That's why I went with that sponsorship to qualify first. It's going to be kind of tough. Race overhaul and everything, so can't do anything in the garage right now. Go to Atlanta. Obviously took care of my equipment at Vegas. Bring our best stuff to Atlanta Motor Speedway. We've got a 78 overall car rating for the second consecutive race. Plenty of turkey. Oh yeah, definitely plan on eating some turkey at Ford Field. I'm kind of curious. I would imagine they probably got like anything you can get Thanksgiving food wise there. That'd be kind of interesting going there for that. I haven't been to a Packers Lions game since 2019, I think. I've only been up there twice for football games. It's up there for SummerSlam this summer. I think that was only like the third time I've ever been in that place. right, what kind of speed do we have in it here at Hotlanta? Eighth on lap one. Haven't qualified on the pole yet. I would like to. There we go. First pole of the season. There's that sponsorship. Mickey D bonus.
EA Sports.
Let's win this thing. What's the 142 car doing up here? Qualifying outside of the front row. Dang it. Knew that was going to happen. Qualified on the pole here before and never lead the first lap. Oh, man. Kenson's blocking me. And Kenson's going to lead lap one. Didn't really want the outside, but I've got it. Better run off the corner. Slide job incoming. I got him, but he's going to cross me over. Gave me just enough room. Come on, get back under. There we go. Got the car to stick on the bottom a little bit better that time. Going to lead our first lap. Jeff Burt and Jeff Gordon are both coming. The Jeffs are coming. I did not get my Halloween costume yet. I'm planning on going as Kane. WWE Kane, but like old Kane, like 1998 Kane. Definitely plan on dressing up on the Halloween stream again like I usually do. But no, I have not bought it yet. We're gonna have to use the same equipment for Darlington too. So, 3 races in a row. We're gonna use the same chassis, the same engine, and the same body. Good thing we're taking care of it, racing clean with Vegas, racing clean at Atlanta. Won the Southern 500 last season. So we'll try to go for another trophy, winning that spring race at Darlington for the first time. to wait all the way to next season to win the spring Rockingham race. Try to get that trophy in the trophy case. Didn't realize till just now Matt Kenseth fell out of the top 5. I don't know if that just happened or not. Got some cars pitting finally. I mean, the good news is for me, building up these leads like I did in the last race, I can run a couple laps past halfway. So that way when I cycle out of the pits, they're not trying to run me down with slightly fresher tires. A couple seconds of a gap to build up. Plus, not leading the first few laps, I can try to guarantee I'm going to lead the most laps just in case we do make a mistake on pit road. With not leading the first couple laps of the race. Oh boy, sliding way up the hill in 1 and 2. We go one more lap. Definitely start to slide on me a little more. Pit this time, pit this time. 4 tires and gas. I don't think I would have made another lap on fuel anyway, so we went about as far as we could there. Let another lap at the line. There we go. Punch the most laps led on pit road. Perfect time to pit. Clean on the rights. I mean, at least when I have the fastest car in the field, my picker's capitalizing off of it. But when I don't, that's when they're making mistakes. It looks like we're still going to be the leader. Thanks. Oopsies. 1.8 seconds ahead of Jeff Gordon. A little less than 0.2 quicker than Gordon that last lap. About 1.5 really. Gap between Jeff Burton and Jeff Gordon isn't very big. It's only about 0.2. A good battle for second going on there. So this will be career win number 29. One more to get to 30. We got Darlington and Bristol next. I've never won at Bristol in the career mode, and I think my best finish there is third twice. Darlington, I won the Southern 500 fall race. I just haven't won the spring race there. Gordon still 0.2 ahead of Jeff Burton. And we'll be catching lap traffic into turns 3 and 4 this time. Some 3-wide racing going on up here. Leisurely getting around him. What's this guy doing? He's being extra desperate trying to stay on the lead lap on the last lap of the race. All right, there we go. That's a win. First career spring Atlanta win. That's another trophy, third win of the season. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Yeah, buddy.
There weren't very many regions.
All right. Got another one. Qualified pole, won the race. Oh, that's a cool trophy. I like that. Little bass. It's a big bass, actually. Big mountain bill bass. All right, Carolina Dodge Dealers 400 in Darlington. Try to win it. Our first career spring Darlington win. We'll have the same equipment we just won the last 2 races with. I believe our short track chassis is overhauled, ready to go for Bristol. I'll have to update the other Speedway chassis we've got going right now. We're going to overhaul everything, but we're going to get a Super Speedway chassis going again for Talladega. So that will be ready to go for next stream. So we'll do that right now. Races. And off to Darlington. Let's try to get 3 races won in a row. A Speedway chassis, Speedway engine, Speedway body. 78 overall car rating again. So third race in a row, it has been at a 78 still. Clean races at Vegas. So we're going to end up having to use this chassis again at Texas. That'd be 4 races in a row. So this is definitely a track that's going to be a lot harder to keep it clean from start to finish, but we'll see if we can do it. Make sure I've got the right suspension in it. I would like to think so. Just go out and qualify it and go from there. Quite a bit of grip there. 190 miles an hour into turn 3 at Darlington. Holy Alicia. That's going to be a nightmare when the tires start to wear out. I almost had the pole on lap 1. Up to speed lap should be quicker. 191. A little bit quicker into 3 than what it was the lap before. Let's go. 27.333, and that is a pole. Back-to-back poles. By about 2/10 over Ryan Newman.
This is Joe Morrell.
Boogity, boogity, boogity. I didn't want Newman to clear me. So we're going to get back underneath him off turn 2. A bit more momentum on the high side. Dang it. Well, Newman's going to lead the first lap. Feel a little looser in the race for some reason. It was not moving around this much in qualifying. Whatever ground I lose in 3 and 4, I get it back in 1 and 2. Newman being Newman. Oh, man, didn't mean to run into the back of him. Carried a lot more speed than he did getting through that corner. There we go, a little bump and run. That's how I kind of meant to hit him. Knew I was faster, I just couldn't get around him. Now we're around him. Now we can start to set sail. Hopefully. So we led the first 5 laps. That'll be 5 bonus points for me. My front's already in the yellow. That did not take long. Took 6 completed laps. Probably going to want to pit either at lap 14 or 15. Bobby Labonte looking to get by Newman for second. That'd be nice if I could go this whole race without a Darlington stripe. That'd be a first. Bonnie and Newman side by side. Still side by side off turn 2 back there. And Labonte's up to second. Curious to see if he's going to have anything for me. Definitely don't plan on making any adjustment changes when I hit pit road. Skirt action here. 2 power play goals. 4-0. Well, Columbus ain't any good. Still got to show up and show that dominance. Got to assert the dominance. I hope they make the playoffs this year. Oh, dang it. That's my first Darlington stripe. Knew it was too good to be true. Bonnie definitely closed on me a little bit after that. It's about a tenth quicker than me that last lap. A wall scrape. Haven't hit the wall in 3 and 4 at all yet. Bonnie staying out. Newman staying out. Right front in the red. Bonnie staying out again, so am I. Lap times have only dropped about 9/10 of a second. Hope I don't catch any of these lap cars in a bad spot. Just able to clear the 178. Get back to my outside though. All right. A lot of traffic around me. Pitting this time. And trying to get out of traffic is a big thing here. Clean pit road entry, 4 tires and gas. Just so much traffic, I had to get out of that. Especially on older tires, as everybody that was around me there. Is that a sub 15? Oh no, Labonte beat me out of the pits. There's a 14.9 second stop. He still beat me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Contact coming out of the pits. Here we go. Race for the win right here. I don't know how he closed in on me that much. We're in second. Whoever's out in front of us right now short pitted and cycled to the lead. I didn't see who it was. We're going to have fresher tires on both me and Labonte, so we should catch him. Tony Stewart's in fourth, not that far behind, but I think he also pitted early, so we should pull the 20. Ryan Newman short pitted to get back into the lead. He was tough to pass. It took me like 6 laps to get around him earlier. Trying to get the most laps led away from me, too, so I'm definitely going to have to get around him as soon as I can. Man, I'm driving the wheels off this thing. 10 to go this time by. I got to get by him quick because Bobby Labonte is like right there, and we have pretty good pace with one another. I was only a 10th quicker than him that last lap, though. I'd like to have been a little bit quicker than that. 10th quicker than Newman. There we go. 3/10 quicker that time. I don't know what I did differently. I definitely pulled Labonte a lot more that lap, too. .193 into turn 3. That's the most speed up carry. I got through 1 and 2 perfectly that time. So 2/10 quicker. 2 to 3/10 quicker lap than Newman. I'll get there in another lap or two. I don't know if I'm going to lead the most laps, though. That's the thing. We both led pretty even amount, really. Like to get to him before we get to lap traffic. Oh, a second Darlington strike. All right, time to get around him. We're here. 5 to go at Darlington. Nudge him and run away. Yeah, I was wasting no time there. I hope leading the last 5 laps is going to be enough to get the most laps led. It's going to be close. Odd number of laps, too, so only one of us is going to get it, considering nobody else has led it all this whole race. Also have to hope lap traffic doesn't slow me up too much up here, because we're definitely going to catch lap cars. Surprised how quickly I pulled away from Bobby Labonte. Big power slide getting into 3 and 4. I had to lift quite a bit there. There you go. Newman's lurking. I mean, I can't just sit behind these lap cars. Like, I've got to pass them when they get up here. Side by side. Get out of the way, cars. Get out of my way. Not by one of them. Time to move. Time to move. One to go. Should be good. 2 cars between us. We're only going to have one more corner left. Not even going to need to pass this next car. We're all right. All right. Let's go. First career Spring Darlington win. 3 in a row. 4th of the young season. Let's go. Yes. 0.8 of a second. That was our closest win of any of the wins we've had so far. Let's go. Another trophy. We head to Bristol next. Time to get our first career Bristol win. Gonna have newly overhauled equipment for the short tracks. Let's go. Larkin and Cobb both with power plays. That was a good race. That was not easy. I don't know if I led the most laps or not. We definitely got the win. Newman did a great job by pitting early to get out ahead of me long enough to at least potentially get the most laps led. I only pitted like a lap past halfway, too. It's not like I stayed out very long. He must have, pitting just a couple laps before me was obviously enough for him to get a good run going there. So we did lead the most laps by 3 laps over Newman, but yeah, he finished within 0.8 of a second. I'm glad I got around him before we got to live traffic because that would have been a little harder for me to get past him there at the end if that wasn't the case. All right, another trophy to add to the trophy case. Not sure that I can do much in the garage coming up here. But let's go and try to get our first career win at Bristol, and that will end the stream then after we get through the Food City 500. Point standings, Harvick still leading. We're 47 behind him, sitting in P3. That 40th place finish at Rockingham definitely hurt us, but we're doing good otherwise. We're doing perfect otherwise. The other races we didn't win. We literally got max point stays and won the race. So not sure why we didn't have speed there, but it's all right. Got one more race on the overhaul for all 3 of those. So can't do anything there yet. We will head to Bristol with our short track chassis, our short track engine, our short track body. 79 overall car rating, our fastest yet. Will it be fast enough to finally win our first career race at Bristol is the question. I don't know, but we're about to find out. 50 laps. Well, I didn't DNF at Rockingham, but I did finish 40th. I wrecked, but I did DNF, which saved me 3 positions in the running order. All right, that last win, by the way, was career win number 30 at Darlington, so sitting at 30 career wins. Little loose, but loose is fast if he can hang on to it. Is it a pole lap? Yes, it is. 14.989. That is a pole. All right. By less than 1/10 a second, but we did get the pole. Gonna put a half around a wedge into it. Try to help tighten it up just a little bit for the race.
Welcome everyone to Bristol, Tennessee for today's NASCAR Winston
I
Cup
don't want to burn the tires off of it too early in the run.
This is one of the
So we're going to have to run long on this first run in case we get a caution like we usually do. Haven't had a, well, I did have a caution this season, but not a natural yellow. I kind of caused a wreck at Rockingham, unfortunately.
There isn't a whole lot of room out there, which usually leads to a week of work in the body shop. There probably won't be a single car at the end that doesn't at least have a scratch or two, and some will be much worse than that. The McDonald's car will try to use this race to close in on the points lead. Being in the top five is a huge boost in self-confidence. I know everyone on that team is very happy with their performance this season, and rightfully so. Jeff Gordon comes to the track with the hopes of maintaining his top 5 points position. Oh yeah, and all of these guys in the top 5 are fighting hard.
End of the second period already?
To gain as many points as possible. It's harder to pick up spots once you're into the top 5. An unusual back-of-the-pack start for Jeremy Mayhew. I spoke to him this morning and he told me they just
Sounded disappointed when he said his name. Wow, Tony Stewart's starting pretty deep, 35th. At Bristol, that ain't good for him. Jimmy Johnson starting towards the back, which he usually does. Oh, there's another McDonald's car. A 127. He's starting 6th, it looks like. I want to win here so bad. My favorite track, we're in season 5 and I have not won at Bristol. Our 9th attempt to try to win at Bristol. Let's get this trophy. Finished 3rd a couple times here. I think I finished top 5 3 times. Last season I finished 3rd and 6th in both races. Red Wings on another power play. And Sterling Marlin did retire. Nobody replaced him. Rusty Wallace and Dale Jarrett both had replacements. But... and the 127. He sounds so depressed with some of these guys. Mickey Craven starting top 10 again. Let's go. After Bushmack County. All right, here we go. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Wanted to make sure I was going to drive it in deep there, win that race into turn 1. Hopefully, I didn't tighten it up too much. I want it to be loose in so it keeps me on the bottom, but it was a little too loose in qualifying. Oh, a little too tight, though. Oh, my goodness. Cut Dale Jr. off. Gordon out in front. I'll be damned. Hopefully he doesn't pull away from me, but it looks like he's pulling away from me. At least I got that first lap led. Got myself 5 bonus points in case I never get back to the lead again. Jeff Gordon's definitely quicker. Bobby Labonte up here again. Hey, shouldn't he be at RPM right now, 2007? What's he still doing in the 18 car? I think Dale Jr.'s faster than me. Staying in second, Jeff Gordon struggles in lap traffic. We can get back to him. Qualified on the pole a few times here. Just don't have the fastest car every time we come here. It's so hard to win this race. I won at Martinsville once. Won at Richmond twice, I think. Just haven't won at Bristol. Just 2 seconds ahead of us already. It's usually about lap 14-ish when leaders catch the lap traffic. Lap 11 right now. It looking like he was going to want to try the outside there. That wouldn't have worked out well for him. Jeff's like moderately 2 to 3 tenths quicker than me a lap. Not really that close right now. Give him another 2 more laps and he'll probably catch lap traffic. Actually, that's pretty even with Jeff Gordon that last lap. A little wide through 1 and 2 though that last time by. And as a result, Jeff Gordon back to 3 tenths quicker again. Oh man. Two tenths quicker than Gordon. He might be clipping. He was driving away early. He might have used his tires up because he hasn't even caught lap traffic yet. And I was quicker that last lap. And we're pulling away from Dale Jr., so. It is getting loose off turn 4, but not that bad off turn 2 right now for me. Gordon passing his first lapper. Yeah, I mean, I'm consistently 2 tenths quicker than him now, so I'm starting to run him back down. And that was just before he got the lap traffic. He's getting by the lap cars pretty quickly, though. He's not really struggling right now. I gotta hope I can get by him cleanly, too. All right, past Jack Spray pretty cleanly. On this 111 car quickly. There we go. Well, I'm passing him cleanly, but Jeff Gordon is too. We're just quicker than him right now. Oh, Gordon's pitting way early. Well, I really hope we get a caution because he's going to cycle way ahead of us. Ran right through Jerry Needy. You have to watch cars pitting. Jeff Gordon definitely going to get trapped a lap down. Oh boy, hang on. We still got to have a fast pit stop though when we do get that caution. I will cycle back in traffic and I can never get back to the front. Mainly because I don't have the quickest car. I don't have the quickest car. I have the quickest long run car, but the short run car, I'm probably like second or third on the short run. Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon both already pit, so the only other car that could be faster than me is Bobby Labonte. He's still out on the track. We are halfway home. We got cars slowing on the track, and we've got the caution. Caution is out. Oh boy, sliding into the 9. Caution is out at Bristol. All right, well, we're leading. Thank you, Ward Burton. Well, I mean, thank you because I cycled ahead of Jeff Gordon. I had no chance of beating him considering how early he pitted. We were going to cycle out way, way behind him if we would have had to pit under green there. But I had to stay out because we get cautions a lot here, and I didn't want to get trapped a lap down or two. All right, boys, we need a quick pit stop. No adjustments, 4 tires and fuel. Quick stop. This is the last race of the stream, and I would definitely stay tuned. TRG Tornado, thanks for tuning in also. Quick stop, guys. I have not won at Bristol before, and this is going to be a tough finish. We're going to have to deal with lap traffic up the start here because we obviously have a lot of lap down cars. The caution in the middle of green flag stops it. Oh boy, full contact with Fittipaldi. We are going to be sixth. It looks like Stewart and Craven beat us out of the pits. So we did lose 2 spots on pit road, and then there's some cars that are on some older tires up in front of us. Wow, Tony Stewart started like 35th, and he has benefited with this caution. What a drive at Bristol in just 50 laps for Tony Stewart to go from 35th to 4th in just over half that time. We got to get to Tony. That's Ricky Craven pretty quickly. Tony Stewart's going to be the one to beat now. There's a few cars up ahead of us yet. Tony's pulling us. Slammed into the back of the O2. Get out of my way. Just stuck Herbie in the wall. Driving out of my mind right now. I'm trying to get to him. Just don't have the short run car. And he's just getting through the lap traffic so much better than I am. Move, Biffle. Come on, man. Why are you hogging the bottom? I had to do it. I had to. He was holding me up. It's my guy and all. Mark Martin leading. What team to go? Not quicker than Stewart right now. I don't think Stewart has to pit again the rest of the race. Somebody just pitted. Mark Martin pitted, so Stewart's in the lead, but he has clean air right now, and I do not. I've got like 4 more lap cars. Car's definitely loose in. I just gotta deal with it. I've dealt with it the whole race. Problem is now I'm pushing, trying to play a little catch up. No, he does not. That was not good contact. That slowed me up quite a bit. 2.5 seconds behind Smoke. I only have 11 to go. Tony was a 10th quicker than me that last lap. Oh, I got really loose off turn 2. I clipped the apron there in the middle of the corner. Still going to pass Sadler cleanly, though. Oh, boy, a little contact up ahead. 2.9 back. I'm just dealing with traffic, and he's not. Somebody blowing up down there. Too bad it's not Tony Stewart. Lonnie's back to 3rd. He's kind of closing in on me. He might have been a little quicker than me that first run. I said it was going to be tough for Tony Stewart. He was the one guy that was ahead of me that was just quicker than me. Just beat me coming out of the pits. I mean, that plain and simple. Vicker didn't have a bad stop, but he just had a much better stop. I'm faster than him now. I can't get by the lap cars, though. I only have 5 to go. That didn't help. Really got to hope the lap traffic holds him up a ton right now. He's got a lot in front of him. They're side by side right in front of Tony Stewart right now. Oh, no, that hurts so much. Dang it. I don't know that I was going to catch him anyway, but that certainly didn't help. Too far back. Two or three more laps, I would have had him. Dang it! I can't win this race. Oh, man. Second, career best at Bristol, but geez, I just cannot for the life of me win this race. I never win the race off of pit road here. And we always get a caution. It bites me every time. Good run. Definitely didn't lead the most laps. I led some. It just stinks to be that consistent. We finished sixth or better there the last 5 races now, and I just cannot win it. Even when I was slow, I was still getting top 10s. It just never win a race off pit road at Bristol. 2 guys beat me out. I got my Craven pretty quickly, but Stewart was ahead of me by a couple cars, and he was just getting through the lap traffic better. By the time I was faster than him, it was too late. We are going to overhaul the short track stuff then. Get that ready to go for Martinsville. Four more races on the shop edition, so during the next stream tomorrow night, we'll get another shop edition. 18 races until next Bristol race. Yep. I'll try it again in a few nights. Oh man, we just gotta win the race on pit road on these times. We have a good pit crew. I mean, we don't make mistakes on pit road. We're just not fast enough. And other guys that are quicker. Petty Enterprise. I know. Same thing. At least I didn't say Legacy Motor Club. That would have been really off. Considering Jimmy's still a Hendrick. All right, well, see where we're at in the standings real quick. Through our first 6 races of the season, Tony Stewart's beating us by 18 points right now. We are second in the standings. We do have 4 wins already, giving us 30 on the career. And, 3 poles, 4 wins, 5 top 5s, and 5 top 10s. Tony Stewart's finished in the top 10 each race this season, so that's why he is the points leader. Same amount of top 5s as us. He does have 1 win, getting his first win at Bristol. And his average finish is a 3.8 right now through the first 6 races. Ours is 7.7. 9.5 average start. We just didn't qualify well those first few races, but we did at Daytona and Vegas. We qualified like 8th. We really just had one bad qualifying effort. Last at Rockingham out of nowhere. We ran like outside the top 15 the whole race for whatever reason. So that was our only non-top 5 finish of the season, really. Our non-top 2 finish. Thanks, everybody, for watching. See you guys tomorrow night. We'll run the next 6 races and the All-Star race. Have a good one. Have a good rest of your Monday night. Enjoy the Monday Night Football game. Go Wings. And I'll see you guys tomorrow evening.